and Jonah are my Bitty twins. I am BittyTwinLover. Jesus loves you.
Hey guys! Hey Julie, how was school today? Great, we learned about 9/11. Like we talked about 9/11 and a bunch of stuff about it and what happened and everything. It was pretty cool. We got to see some pictures too. It was kind of sad though. Oh, that's what Lizzie and Kit did also. Yeah, we looked online at a bunch of pictures and we Googled some questions and we had a discussion about it. It was really cool. Yeah, it was. What's 9/11? Who wants to tell her? Yeah, I don't know what 9/11 is either. Julie, why don't you tell her since you just learned in school today? Well, I already knew what it was. I just did some facts about it and everything. But I will anyways. But let me sit down first because it's kind of long. Okay. 9/11 was when a group of Muslims attacked the U.S., hijacking 4 airplanes, crashing one into the South Tower of the World Trade Center, one into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, one into the Pentagon, and one towards the U.S. Capitol. Well, the way they did this was they snuck guns and stuff on the airplanes, and then they took over the pilots and hijacked it, and then they said, okay, no one move or anything. Well, they hit one of the towers first, and then an hour or so, a little less than an hour later, another hit the other tower, and eventually they both fell down. And then also the one going towards the Pentagon hit it, and then that also happened. And then the one towards the U.S. Capitol, a few of the male passengers talked together, whispered, and they got together, and they decided that the men that were hijacking it were very scrawny, and they could take over them, they could overpower them because they were bigger men than the people who were hijacking the plane, the Muslims. So, anyways, they did that, and instead of hitting the U.S. Capitol, they just it was too late for the plane to try to bring the plane up, so they just crashed into a field. So they spared a lot of lives, so they did everyone on the plane died, but it also saved a lot of lives from the U.S. Capitol, and also a lot of money from the restriction and everything, and a lot of sorrow and everything. So that was pretty neat. And then also the group of Muslims that they were working for Osama bin Laden, who just got killed recently. So that's pretty much 9/11, and it happened on September 11th, 2001, 10 years ago. It's been the 10-year anniversary. Yesterday was. And so it's just really neat facts and everything. And so yeah, have any questions? Why did the Muslims try to attack us? Well, apparently the Muslims attacked the U.S. because they believed that if they did that, if they attacked us, then they would go straight to heaven, because they believe in Allah, which is their God. But how Jesus is our God, and they believe that in Allah, which is not true. But based on your religion pretty much, but since the U.S. is a Christian, more of a Christian Catholic country, that's why they were jealous of us, and also our Christianity and our Catholicism, and so that's why they also did it. So yeah. What about you, Jonah? How many guys were the hijackers? I don't really know, but I think it was about 3 or 4 or 5 people, hijackers, somewhere around 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 guys per plane, because I'm not really sure how many, people they could sneak on there without being suspicious, and, so yeah. How do they get the guns on the plane? Because, aren't they really really secure? Well, 10 years ago, we didn't have as much security in the airports as we do now. And so that's like they snuck the guns on somehow, like through either their luggage or their pants or their shirts or in their shoes. I think they brought stuff, and also in other parts of clothing. But that's how they snuck them on. But now these days you can't get past with anything. You cannot like even like a pocket knife, if you forget it in your pants and then you wear them to the airport, you could get in big trouble for that. So you want to make sure you don't have anything in your pockets when you go to the airport. So yeah, and they just since that happened to the U.S., they've really gotten the sorry, tongue twister. They've really stepped up in security with planes and theme parks and many things. So yeah, any more questions, guys? No, I don't think so. Me either. I'm pretty sure I know all about 9/11 now. Seems kind of sad. Yeah, a lot of people died in it, and a lot of family members of those people are still alive these days, and they're really sad. And it's just sad. It's the 10-year anniversary, so it's a big thing that changed U.S. history forever. The United States will never be the same because of 9/11. Thank you, Julie, for telling them about that. Yeah, that's like exactly what we learned in class today. You can say that again. Faux shizzle! Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Jesus loves you. And let us all remember those who died in such a tragedy on 9/11 10 years ago. Jesus loves you.